Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to the next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. Have a little cough today. It's just allergies. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing really, really well. Life has a way of always giving different scenes, different opportunities, different energies that will require you to make two choices. Either with love or without. That's it. And the choice without love carries a whole bunch of destruction behind. And the choice with love creates and builds and grows. Over 30 years ago, I met an angel, Dadi Janki. Today in the Brahma Kumaris community, we are honoring her 5th year of ascension. Ascension. For 101 years, was it 103? 103. 104 years. She stayed in that little tiny body and did an incredible amount of work for the world. She dealt with so many challenges and obstacles. Sometimes her body didn't work, but she kept pushing through. Sometimes she would say she went through a stage where her mind wasn't cooperating, or sometimes her relationships were a challenge. But she was always a companion of God. And whatever it was that she had to endure, she was able to claim victory over any challenge that came in front of her, any challenge. If it wasn't for Dadi Janki, there would not be a Sister Jenna today. Can you believe that? If it wasn't for a Dadi Janki, I would not be here doing what I'm doing today with you. No doubt I'd be doing something else somewhere. But I don't think it would be focused on helping humanity by the means of even helping myself. And like the thousands of individuals that have become voices of change and voices of leadership, because of Dadi Janki, we want to dedicate today's next normal to a companion of God, the beautiful Dadi Janki, who gave of her life of service for over 80 years. It's tremendous, huh? You just even think about somebody being married to somebody for 80 years, much less giving of your life for 80 years. Just giving. She wanted everyone to be her friend, and she wanted to be a friend to everyone. It strikes me something odd how there are souls who are alive in our lives and who have done so much for us. They've guided us, they've supported us, and sometimes we just don't hear them. But when they transcend and move on to play other roles, then we hear all the things they used to tell us. It's amazing, huh? What gives with that magic? I would share with the family here on 3 occasions where Dadi Janki used to grab my hand and say, "You will uplift millions." I'd be like, I don't want to do that. I want to hang out with my friends and take it easy on this path until the end. It's only now I understood. You know, sometimes you meet people and you see their potential. And at the time of seeing their potential, no matter how much you tell them, they don't see it. But you know one day it'll happen for them. It's just a matter of time. Dadi Janki had this innate ability to look into you and see what was good in you. And if there was a weakness, and there always is, she would point it out in a way that it wouldn't hurt you, but you would think a lot about what she said. We need more people like that. And I just invite you to look at this image of the three Dadis and let me explain who they are. The one with the big smile and the earpiece, Dadi Prakashmani. In Washington D.C. on June 10th, the United States government planted a peace tree on Capitol Hill in her honor. It's called the Om Shanti Peace Tree. The Dadi in the middle, Dadi Gulzar. She came into the energy of the Brahma Kumaris at the age of 7 with her family. She grew in this energy of love and service. She passed away on March 11th, about 2 years ago. And then there's Dadi Janki. And after her journey, 5 years later, she has moved on to play another part. And you think about the things that she says in such wise words. A stable intellect creates a very calm feeling within. It is so true. I can't begin to tell you how true it is. This is a very well-known image of my mother and Sister Gita, who I call Sister Gita, and Dadi Janki, two friends. It was because of an event Dadi Janki held in Miami that Sister Gita found Dadi Janki and became a Brahma Kumaris. Sister Gita started to believe and love again after meeting Dadi Janki. And what I'd like to do is to turn to a book that is well known. It's called The Companion of God. It's an old one, but it's been around for a while. And I want to read you a few things which I feel is really, really powerful to just give you an insight into Dadi Janki's intellect, which was refined by her connection to the Supreme Power, the Supreme Soul. Are you ready? Grab a cup of tea or coffee or a hot glass of water. Relax with me for a little bit, and I will read some of these words of wisdom by Dadi to you. On this one, on page 13, Faith in Others. If there is a need to take responsibility for something, then of course you should. However, if a situation is not your business or someone else is in charge, then don't get caught up in it. If you want to help, you can still involve yourself in a more subtle way through faith. You see, faith in others does a lot of work. It doesn't mean blind faith. Observing helplessly while keeping your fingers crossed. It means to remain alert to what's going on around you, and then to fill another with the strength of your faith to such an extent that they feel able to do whatever needs to be done. This means having faith, but also donating your faith, the power of your faith. If the other person is being honest and truthful, what a great point. Your faith in them will work for them. Wow. In this way, we can learn to truly help each other. Just listen to this point about faith in others. It's two-way street. She's saying, if the person is honest and truthful with themselves, she's not saying that they're perfect, but they're honest and truthful in themselves. Your faith in them wanting to be a better version of themselves will work wonders in them. They will be able to get up. Isn't that a great one? Did you like that one? That's great, huh? Here was one of Sister Gita's favorite readings of Dadi. Knowing God. How do you know when you've recognized God as He really is? Dadi says, the main sign is you start to become like Him. You take everything from its intrinsic spiritual perspective. You see and interact with everyone on the basis of your spiritual identity and theirs. You are imperturbable with a sense of values that is never undermined. And true recognition of God, who He is and what He gives, makes you feel as if you belong to Him and He to you. All He has become is yours. I mean, you think about these thoughts by a wisdom keeper of our time. And it's not that 6 billion people knew of Dadi Janki, but all the incredible people that did know of her knew and loved her from the heart, not from an illusion, but from a living experience of what this person did for them and how their lives moved. I'm going to read one more and then I'll play one of her videos on love. This is again from her book. If your companion is God, then even if you are alone, you will never feel lonely. Happiness will be yours, whether you are with other people or not. God's love produces a variety of such magic. It enables us to interact with love and cooperation. It makes us into sources of mutual inspiration. With worldly love, there is sometimes the concern that this is going to interfere with my career, with my studies, and this relationship. But when there is love for God, only that love will enhance your ability to perform at the highest on all levels. That is a fact. That I will tell you is the truth. So let's listen to one of Dadi Janki's videos. And as you're listening to her, I just want you to feel that she's in front of you, talking to you with a lot of care and concern. That even though she has transitioned from her role and her part, she's still serving because she's left such an impact in so many souls across the world. And on this day, so many souls are bestowing these values and virtues and principles that Dadi learned from God, that she took power from God. She was inspired by Brahma Baba, who she was with from the beginning days. And she saw the way Brahma Baba lived. She imparted that on so many. It's just a fascinating soul. Please enjoy Dadi Janki here.
एक ही शब्द आएगा लव, पर हिंदी में इसके 4 शब्दों में मैं अर्थ सुनाऊंगी। पहले कहेंगे लव माना प्यार। मनुष्य प्यार के प्यासी है, शांति के बेखारी है। प्यास है मनुष्य को प्यार की, जिस कारण से जहाँ से भी थोड़ा प्यार हो जाता है ना, बेचारे झूठे प्यार में फंस जाते हैं। परंतु अभी एक समझ चाहिए, मुझे कौन सा प्यार चाहिए जिसमें सच्चाई हो, शांति हो, उसमें अंदर से निष्काम भावना हो, निस्वार्थ होने के कारण जो प्यार होता है ना, वो मतलब का प्यार नहीं होता है, सच्चा प्यार होता है, जिसके ऊपर कहा जाता है प्रेम। गोपियों का भगवान के साथ प्रेम का गायन है। प्रेम में नियम भी नहीं, बिल्कुल प्रेम से फिर प्रेम वो काम करता है जैसे ईश्वरी स्नेह के संपन्न बनते जाते हैं। प्यार सच्चा हो, प्रेम अतीन्द्रिय सुख के झूले में से झूल रहे हैं, मिलकर के प्रेम से बांध कर चल रहे हैं, ईश्वरी स्नेह में संपन्न बन रहे हैं। जैसे कि माला के मन के ईश्वरी स्नेह में भगवान के समीप आ रहे हैं, तो ईश्वरी स्नेह में संपन्न हो जाना, प्रभु के गले का हार बन जाना। चौथा फिर है प्रीत बुद्धि। जैसे पांडवों को कहा जाता है, निश्चय से प्रीत बुद्धि विजयंती, संशय से विपरीत बुद्धि विनश्यंती। तो दिन प्रतिदिन जितना ज्ञान से प्यार को जैसे समझते जाते हैं, वो प्यार की डोर इतनी मजबूत हो जाती है जैसे पतंग की डोर। यहाँ से पकड़ के बैठे हैं, ऊपर बुद्धि लगी पड़ी हो, ऐसी लगी पड़ी हो, एक परमात्मा दूसरा न कोई। और हम सब आत्माओं के साथ भी रूहानी कनेक्शन है, और विश्व के सर्व आत्माओं से भी सबके लिए कल्याण भाव का है। कोई हमारे लिए बुरा नहीं, कोई हमारे लिए ये अच्छा है, ये ना अच्छा है, नहीं, सब अच्छे हैं। ऐसे अपने दृष्टि में रूहानी स्नेह की रहम दिल दृष्टि वृत्ति महासुखकारी बन जाती है। तो प्यार एक शब्दों में तो क्या क्या सुनाएंगे, पर दिल भावना वृत्ति दृष्टि सच्चाई प्रेम की अनुभव करा देती है। तो भगवान कहते, बच्चे मैं प्यार का सागर हूँ, शांति का सागर हूँ, आनंद का सागर हूँ। तुम भी मेरे बच्चे, ज्ञान सागर के बच्चे, प्यार के सागर में डुबकियाँ लगाते लगाते पावन बन जाओ।
What a powerful person, right? And if you were like me, you could feel her simplicity, humility, but strength. Very rare feature in the world today. Very rare. You put Dadi Janki next to a president or a prime minister, and they seem like little people. And I don't mean that as a negative, but her grandness is always in her purity and her truth, her way of being as a person. Did you like that today? All right, I'm going to read just 2 more from Companion of God of Dadi. I thought the one on desires is really important because it shows you how it gets us into a lot of trouble. This one is on desires, page 92. Desires are not the problem. Satisfying them is. God says, "Tell me all your desires, and I will fulfill them." But people don't do this. They turn to others expecting someone else to fulfill them. Expectations are another kind of desire. Expecting to be praised or recognized or approved of are the signs of little spiritual accomplishment. Over time, this will deplete you. Your work will turn superficial, for namesake only, and you will be distanced from the experience of true blessings of others. But God's pure desire is that we now become like Him. Our only desire should now be that too. Big one, right? Last one. The title on this one is No One Can Hurt Me, page 89. God's love actually changes me internally. And through God's love, everything old finishes. God's love makes me like a mirror in which I can see myself clearly and through which others can see themselves in no time at all. Can I read that one more time? God's love actually changes me internally. Through God's love, everything old finishes. God's love makes me like a mirror in which I can see myself clearly and through which others can see themselves in no time at all. The power of the love of God, the Almighty Authority, has accumulated in my soul. Because of God's love, my heart has become so strong that even if somebody does something to hurt me, I don't allow myself to get hurt. No matter what somebody might say, they cannot hurt me. Wow. That's the companion of God, our beautiful Dadi Janki. So let's move on to our Sister Gita effect, and I hope that today's show just gave you insights into this little giant of a personality and how powerful and pure-hearted she really is as a soul. Enjoy the Sister Gita effect now.
Prefer no one, love all. In self-respect, you won't prefer one over another. You will have love for all with the warmth of a mother. No, the ego loves opinions and it separates you and divides. But if you were truly wise, you would never pick a side. No matter what you heard, you don't know the whole story. You don't know the past or if the future will bring glory. So please, never take sides. So when two are posed to battle or engage in a terrible war, why not send good wishes instead to both and not pollute your core? Or else, what will happen? You'll root for one over another, But the one you root against is also God's child and is your brother. Will you cheer his defeat? Will you relish his downfall? Will this bring peace of mind to you and make you feel love for all? No. A preference for one means a prejudice against another. This keeps the heart closed from loving all like a mother. I want to know more, to know what true love is. I ask her to explain, to tell me what love does. Love means never taking sides, prefer no one. Om Shanti.
What a blessing to have such special souls in your aura, in your field, and now you have them. It's a real great blessings. So Santosh told me he did an AI, awakened intelligence, on the specialities of Dadi Janki. I was very surprised to see what all came up. Dadi Janki is one of the most revered spiritual leaders of the Brahma Kumaris, was known for her extraordinary presence, clarity of thought, and unwavering commitment to spiritual values. Here are the top 10 qualities that defined her legacy. Ready? Unshakable faith. Number 2, tireless service. Number 3, clarity and truthfulness. Wow. Go ahead. Number 4, fearlessness. Number 5, deep intuition and wisdom. Number 6, powerful concentration. Number 7, humility, big time. Number 8, simplicity, for sure. Number 9, love and compassion. And number 10, leadership through authority. Can you imagine what awakened intelligence can do for us? It's amazing. Thanks everyone for joining us today, and thanks for all the beautiful comments for everyone online. Copley, Papu, the London Touch Hair and Makeup Designer, Best Water Softener reviewed. Thank you, Got the Time. Thank you so much, Dinesh, Jokes Guru. Thank you, Manmohan, Gail, Yukti, Indu, Tulas Kumari, to everybody, Rashmi, Kushali, Lilawati, to all of you joining in today. It's a wonderful soul. If you get a chance, do get some of her books. Just an amazing spirit. Anyway, there's a big event coming up in Australia. We're going to show you the ad right now. If you have friends over there, please invite them to come. I'm sure they would love to join in. And remember, Brother Charlie was one of the creations also of Dadi Janki, who heads the Asia and Australia region. So lots of love and good wishes, and continue to be God's companion. Stay light and stay loving. Om Shanti.